Virginia Beach.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing I want a single leg entrance back and forth, right? Look here, I'm gonna make sure I'm inside. I'm gonna walk that side and making step. I'm gonna be walking, making step. As soon as step, I drop my knee right here. Make sure you had the head inside, right? Can I put my head outside?
No.
Why not? You're gonna get a hand, right? You don't wanna do, so my head is inside right here, right? You come out. And notice, look, his leg is between my legs, right? My head's inside. Now, I want this head right here, this leg right here on my arm. So I'm gonna go a little bit forward and catch, don't fall. Okay, again. Fall, here, tie, between my legs. I go forward and catch right here. See? I'm not here. Cause here, he's gonna do a flat triangle on me. Look, go back. Right? If you walk, get here, roll, catch right here. So now look, one thing you can do, you can grab here the thigh and rotate right here. And the way I'm gonna end right here. Where? Leg drag. Throw yourself in the leg drag, right? Throw yourself in the leg drag.
I'm here with Diego Bispo. Bispo. Second time here, actually, maybe even third. Second?
I think second.
Second?
I think second.
And we're in Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach is where we're having AGF tomorrow. I think you've won a bunch of AGF.
Yeah, but I think
The reason why I wanted to come here, I've been to a lot of schools in the area, and it's not just about this area. AGF, we're all over Europe, we're all over the United States. Gonna go to Brazil soon, but I'm all over, and I see that you have a good program. And we're not here to talk about other people, but what do you do? Why are your kids so good? What makes the difference, do you think, that makes your kids level higher than others?
So I don't know what the other does, but like I have a big passion about teaching kids, and we training like 7 days a week too. So I train every day. And also I think that I know is different. We have 2 hours training every day
for the kids.
For the competition team. So we have different programs. We have the basic program that they work 1 hour or 45 minutes, and the competition team work at least 2 hours every day.
That's awesome. That's a major difference. Yeah, because my best kids in my personal gym they're usually good because they do kids and then they can do adults, even if they don't always do all of it. But there are people who do more than 1 hour.
Yeah, I do that.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, I do that with my team leaders because right now I have a couple kids that become blue belt and they get so big to be in the kids class.
Yeah.
So sometimes I still wanna they come to the kids class because the kids class is the class where I can push more, and then also I allow them to come to the adults class.
Okay.
It's easier for them actually. For the adults class.
It's just mat time. That's the truth. Like anything, right? Everyone thinks there's a magic thing out there. There's not a magic thing. It's 7 days a week and twice the daily training. So most people have an hour class. Diego's got 2 hours of competition, and they train Monday through Friday, or sometimes 3 days a week. You got 7.
Also sometimes we work a lot of strategy, like point strategy, or like depend what rule set of the tournament. So we work on their rule set and try to get strategy.
Yes, that's awesome. I mean, I think that's a very good thing too, going over the rules. As a tournament director, I see people get disqualified for stuff that they could have easily not gotten disqualified for.
Exactly.
You know, and it helps too. Like my coach we were talking about before. It's not always the best athlete or the best jiu-jitsu player. Sometimes it's the person who knows the rules.
Exactly. Knowledge is power. You see sometimes knowledge is power. You see sometimes like beasts like they lose the tournaments because they did one mistake because they didn't know well the rules.
Yeah. Yes. I've even seen it like with the World Championships before.
Yes.
You know, you see a guy in a triangle, he stands up, and walks out. Like I was there with that Kavaka match.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that. I remember like a good friend of mine, Taza, like he's amazing, but he got disqualified twice because he didn't know the rules at the Pennogi.
And the more that there is super fights, the more that there is more events, more tournaments, there's more rules. The more you gotta study each tournament because it's not like, oh, this is these rules or these like everyone's got their own.
Everyone's different. Like for example, if I go fight the fight to win, for example, I'll fight totally different what I'll fight IBJF because points don't matter, submission matters. So you have to change the way you fight just to adapt.
For sure. Well, another good part of this interview is we'll catch part 2 tomorrow, right in the middle of his school kicking butt, and then we'll catch you after the end of the tournament.
Sounds good.
Sound good? And I appreciate you letting us come by, giving us some of your knowledge, and you got to watch some of the kids compete, or not compete, but train and do the techniques. Always good to come by, Nico.
Sounds good.
Thank you for the support. 10 minutes, headed to the Virginia Beach Fieldhouse. Just got done interviewing and seeing Diego Bispo's class. Mr. Bispo's from Virginia Beach is where he runs his gym, originally hailing out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. But man, he's got a lot of kids that are really good. And so I've been there before. One of my refs has been there, Chance Broad. He went there to do a PR tour. Man, I wanted to go in and ask Diego today, like, we saw a little bit of his kids. He had gray belts that were drilling Oliver Taza techniques from like leg locks and 50-50 heel hooks from closed guard and entrances. And then I was just asking him, man, like I've been all over. I've seen a million matches. I've seen a million teams. But what makes your kids better than other kids? It's not to talk about other people's students or anything, but like, why are your kids so good? Like, let's talk about you, you know, like, why are your kids so good? What are you doing that's different? So as you'll see in the interview, I mean, competitive kids train twice a day and the school's open 7 days a week. So he does talk some strategy and stuff like that in his classes, but you know, Mr. Bispo is gonna pretty much give everybody the answer that we all know, and that is that there's nothing special. You know the answer. It's more mat time, more hours on the mat. That's it. Competitive kids train 2 hours a day, and they're open 7 days a week. So no magic stuff coming out of there. A lot of talented kids. Obviously, Mr. Bispo is a great instructor, and he instructs the kids great. But again, it just boils down to mat time. Everyone wants to know a secret recipe. There's no secret recipe. We're just, in anything you do, master your craft, right? All right, guys, we're here at AGF in Virginia Beach. Looks like you got some gold to go home with. I stopped by Diego's gym yesterday. We talked about his kids program, so obviously it worked out. Tell us a little bit about today, how'd it go?
The referees all like black and the brown belt, so super good. I really like the coach challenge right now, right? If you have some questionable points, you can throw the beanbag and review the match. So that was amazing. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it was something just because sometimes referees make mistakes. Sometimes some people can get really crazy and they're wrong.
That's
True,
that's true.
We figured out a little way to try and have an instant replay, and soon when we have all the matches, when we're talking about recording the matches,
That'll be amazing.
then I won't have to worry about the phone. You know? Yeah, that's pretty good. Any new white belts or star standouts, anything like that today?
Yeah, today I didn't have all my best students here, but I have like my white belt did super well. That was amazing. I had a yellow belt Tanner that's like killer. He's actually a student for Alex. He did, I think, like 5 divisions. I don't know how many divisions he did. Like he was.
Is Alex Human? Is how you say his name? Is he a black belt now?
Yeah, he's a black belt under me.
And so is Caitlin, yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin.
I think last time they were browns, I think.
Yeah, now
it's so cool.
Everybody's black belt.
It's cool to see people coming up. You know, I like that a lot. That's really awesome. And yeah, man. So we tried out the coaches challenge. I appreciate you, complimenting the refs. We try with the refs,
Good referees for real. Amazing today.
One of them is his student.
Referees.
One's his student. All right, man. Sweet. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support.
Amazing.